it's Brooke. Welcome back to another episode of the A Knit Soul podcast. This is episode 6. And I am here just to share a little bit with you about what I've been knitting this week and otherwise up to craft-wise. This week it's just been knitting, but sometimes I get up to other things as well. A little bit of an introduction. My name is Brooke, and I am an interior designer in the Northern Virginia area. I also am an independent dyer and the owner of Fully Spun. And what Fully Spun is a company where I hand dye roving and have it mill spun to create a beautiful, gorgeous color effect. And I just brought a couple skeins with me just to give you guys who are new a quick sneak peek. And actually all of these are up in my shop right now and available. So this is the Chief, which was inspired by some album art from The Chief by Jadena, and that's got some blues, reds, and oranges in it. And you can see how you have the overall colors, but then they also mix within themselves. And then this is the Blue Hole, and this is inspired by the Blue Hole in Belize, which just has these beautiful teals and just an incredible depth of color. And then here is a skein and a cake to give you an idea of how it might look in a finished object. And this one is Berry Trifle, which was inspired by its namesake. Just to imagine just a delicious whipped cream and berries and some cake. So yeah, so that is my company that I started back in September, and it has definitely been a great journey so far. And I have a few updates for that. The first update, I will be at the Frederick Fiber Fest on June 10th and 11th in Frederick, Maryland. I will be vending in one of the outside booths. And I also will be at the Fibernate Farmers Market on July 29th, which is a small local market to Fairfax County. So definitely check that out. And the Fibernate market is also fiber specific. And if you're planning to visit those, let me know either in the comments down below, on Instagram, or in all the various places that you can find me. And I definitely will keep an eye out for you. I am on social media. I'm on RAVELRY as 2013 Chick, 2013 CHIC. I'm on Instagram as Brooke.Knits, and my company's on Instagram as I Am Fully Spun. And both of those are also on RAVELRY. And the website for my yarn is www.fullyspun.com. Alright, you guys, so just a quick check-in. Today is Tuesday. And I am just getting off of work. I came home and I recorded a round of the podcast, but I felt like my energy was way too low. So I took a break. I grabbed an RX bar and I grabbed some coffee, and I'm back and ready to show you guys what I've been up to. Tuesday is not the day that I normally record. I normally record on Saturday mornings, and I'm a morning person, so Saturday morning I am a lot more high energy and have my best energy of the day, which is what I share with you guys. But this weekend I was with my mom and sister. They came up to go to the Trey Songz concert Sunday night, which was amazing. The Trey Songz was the main performer, but there was also a performer there named Mike Angel from Richmond, and he is kind of like a baby Trey Songz. He's like Trey Songz before he got famous. Both of them are incredible singers and great performers, and we had a great time. The show was at the Warner Theater here in DC. And that was Rolo, my puppy, who's not a puppy. He's 11. And he has been up to some mischief this week. Sunday night we came back from the show, and my fire alarm here in my bedroom was going off with the low battery alarm, and that makes Rolo anxious. He also gets anxious during thunderstorms now in his old age, and I guess he must have been lounging on my pillows, which he's not supposed to do. And so I got the alarm all fixed. I go to finally lay down and go to sleep, and I smell this awful smell, and I'm like, what is that? I touch my pillow and it's damp. Yeah, that's right. This one peed on my pillow, which I can't fault him for. He must have been pretty miserable, but like that's new for me. He hadn't, up until a couple months ago, he hadn't had an accident in the house since he was potty trained. Like, this one has a bladder of steel. And so, yeah, but, you know, he's old now, and so that's fine. That's just life. But, yeah, his little stinky butt loves to interrupt the show whenever I get started talking to you guys. And he's pretty calm now, so we'll let him stay around. All right, first up, finished objects. The first finished object we're going to jump back into last week for, and when I was here with my sister, and show you guys that one. All right, guys, so I'm here with my finished object, and you'll be seeing this a week after it's recorded. This is the Lazuli shawl by This.Bird.Knits, and this is knit out of Knit Picks Wool of the Andes in Golden Heather. And this is a shawl for a coworker, and it's a surprise. She doesn't know it. I have been adamant that I refuse to knit her anything. Because really, honestly, I'm not really big on knitting for people, because you never know what they like. Right. And also some people don't appreciate
sizing
it.
Too. Definitely
sizing is important.
Because, I mean, you have to wash with care. You
know.
And
it took me a lot of time to make this.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on it for about a month. So this is all done, and it has been blocked, but I do need to leave in the ends, and I'm going to give this, I will have already given it to her by the time you see this. But yeah, it's got
so pretty sunflower color.
Yeah, and you can kind of see, you can't quite tell, but it looks like eyelets, even though it's just a slip stitch detail. So this was a really nice shawl, and knit very quickly in the worsted weight, which I'm missing with the items that I'm currently working on. Yeah. So yeah, finished object. Sorry, calm down. And the second Rolo. The second finished object are my espresso shot. Get down. The second finished object are my espresso shot shorty socks. And these are knit out of the Fibernate Dyeworks Bedazzled in the Trekkie colorway. And you guys can't see the sparkles from here, but they're there. And then the heel and toe are knit out of Knit Picks Stroll Glimmer in black. So I finished those, didn't weave in the ends yet, but I will do that right in my BKN, which I'm about to do once I'm finished with this. But yeah, I'm happy to have 2 finished objects this week, and I'm working hard, and we'll have some more for you next week. So up next in Works in Progress, I do have a few works in progress which are kind of longer term that I'm not going to show you this week, just because I haven't made much progress on them this week because I've been focused on some other things and was out and needed some portable knitting this weekend. So the first work in progress looks a little bit different, and I think that every single week I've shown this to you guys, I have shown you a different iteration of the same damn thing. So, this is the Raina shawl, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's just a simple garter stitch and mesh lace shawl, and I am knitting this out of Cascade Heritage sock, and I am adding some stripes of Manos del Uruguay, Alegria, and Carnival. And you've heard me butcher that before, and that's because this previously, first it was going to be a Fire in the Sky shawl. I decided not to do that. Then it was a Sizzle Pop shawl for a couple episodes, and that didn't work out. And so now it is this shawl, and obviously it's working out a lot better. I've done, I did a whole sweater in lace, so I feel comfortable with lace. And this is just basic, super basic lace, so it's not even complicated. And I also am pretty good with remembering the repeats as far as the edge and center increases. So yeah, just a simple shawl. I'm almost done with it, and I'm thinking I should be able to finish it tonight. It's hard for me to judge how big it is because I can't stretch it out fully on the needle. But I'm hoping that if I just add another section this wide of the green, I think that it should be big enough to wear as just like a small cute shawl. And I will do something else with the rest of the Manos del Uruguay yarn. I just wanted to add a little pop because it was kind of boring when it was just green. I'm knitting this for the Lyme Along 2017, and that is a make-along hosted by the Thistle Hollow. And if you would like to check that out, check out her video about it, which is in the description box down below. In addition to participating in that make-along, I actually am also providing the prize for it. The winner of the giveaway for that will win a free skein of my yarn, and I also am offering a discount code to participants in the make-along. So definitely head out to her channel and check out her Ravelry group in order to get those details. My next work in progress is the much anticipated Starting Point Mystery Knitalong by Joji Locatelli, and this is just the first half of Clue 1 that I started last week, but I had to table it because I was busy this weekend, and once I finish this one, I will pick this back up and finish Clue 1, hopefully in time for Clue 2 to release and to be on time. But I'm really excited about it, and my prediction is that it will be probably like concentric, something where the triangles all go towards the middle, maybe, and like a hexagon shape, maybe, or an octagon, because there are 4 weeks of clues, and in the first clue you're making triangle pieces. So that's my prediction. Of course, time will tell what happens, but I'm in love with it and very excited. I'm knitting it out of a few colors of Knit Picks gloss, and then out of a sock blank that I dyed, and you can check that sock blank out in my sock blank, how to dye sock blank part 2 video. Alright, up next we have acquisitions. I have one small acquisition. I've been trying to be good and not buy stuff just so that I can save a little bit of money, which is always the intention, but not always a successful application. This is some hand cream that I bought from the Happy Hands Etsy shop, and I ran across her shop on through an ad on Ravelry, and what she creates is hand blended hand cream with shea butter, sunflower oil, and aloe vera, especially for fiber artists and crafters. And she promises that it will deeply moisturize and soften your hands, absorb quickly, and will not leave a greasy residue. And that is actually exactly what it does, which I was like really shocked and very surprised when I tried it out. Very happy with it. It also has a pretty strong scent, but it's pleasant and it's real. It's not like that artificial scents, which sometimes can get to me and my allergies. So I was really happy with it. I got a little sampler set just to try some things out because I didn't know if I would like it. And you guys can't see that, but yeah, I definitely highly recommend checking out her shop. You will be very happy with the little lotion that you get. Alright, you guys, that's it. And I just wanted to let you guys know, in addition to being at the 2 fiber shows this summer and providing a prize for the Lyme Along 2017, I also will be providing a prize for the Keep Knittin' Kitten Knitalong that's being hosted by the Stringing It Together podcast and her neighbor, and I forget the name of her podcast, but Becky Sorensen is the one actually who I watch. I love her podcast, and when I started watching her, I was so obsessed I went back and watched the rest of her episodes. And so she and I think her neighbor Hannah are hosting the Keep Knittin' Kitten Knitalong, which is to make an item by Stephen West, and that's going throughout the summer. So I'm going to be trying out the exploration station, and I'm actually going to be making it as a shop sample with these 2 colors being 2 of the colors in the shawl, as well as some other blues that I have, the Caribbean Waves, and then the other blue will just be one that I hand dyed. So I am excited about trying that. I haven't actually knit one of his patterns before, although I have notoriously, this is what I do, I sign up for Mr. Knitalong and then I don't knit it. So the I have a couple of his patterns which I signed up for the Mr. Knitalong and then didn't knit the pattern. So yeah, so definitely check those out. Check out Becky's podcast, which is really good. She is an American currently living in Germany, following her dreams to be an opera singer. Alright guys, that's really it this time. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, hit the like button down below, and if you'd like to see more videos from me, definitely hit that subscribe button. Make sure to check me out on Ravelry and Instagram. On Ravelry, I'm 2013 Chick, and on Instagram, I am at @BrookeKnits, and I would love to follow you and see what you're up to. As well, if you'd like to support my channel, in which I plan to make a variety of lifestyle and craft videos, if you'd like to help support my channel, definitely check out my Patreon link down below. A small amount of support goes a long way towards helping me make more and better videos. And in addition, there are various perks that are available to my patrons only. One of those perks is participating with me in the virtual knit night and hanging out with whoever happens to be available, and also chatting with the viewers. I have a lot of dreams for this channel and a lot of things that I would love to share with you guys. Alright, if you made it this far, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you soon.